The track record thus far of the government in the antitrust cases, it ain't been good. I mean, are you bracing yourself that perhaps they could land this one?
Well, all antitrust trials are really hard to win, and this is no different. The government's arguments are good, and I think that if they have a chance of winning in any case, they have a chance of winning in this one. I do take issue with the idea that their track record has been bad. It's true that they've lost a lot of cases in terms of the final outcome, but along the way, there have been some important holdings that I think actually vindicate the current enforcement attitude that the FTC and the DOJ is taking.
Let's dwell on that a little bit, because this isn't just about winning individual fights, but it's about sort of changing the narrative, the leaning of how future FTCs as well and future administrations might just tackle big tech. Do you think that has changed?
I think it has. I mean, there's a case from about 15 years ago, actually involving Google, in which the court said that there cannot be any antitrust harm in a market for which consumers don't pay for the product. And that just is not likely to be the holding in this case, because we've realized that free products aren't really so free. So that's just one example of how, yeah, it's changed over time.
In terms of the technicalities of this particular case, how do you think the arguments will land thus far when you're hearing of the 10 billion being paid by Google to maintain basically key relationships with phone makers? How do you think the alternatives are going to land coming from Google?
Well, I think that they have some strong arguments too, honestly. So they're going to argue two things. They're going to say, first of all, we are big not because we have these exclusive dealing contracts, but we're big because we're better. Consumers have voted. That's what competition is supposed to do. And we won. We're the best search engine. They're also going to say that these are not actually exclusive dealing contracts. Competition is just a click away. This, I think, is a less strong argument. And I do think this is a lot like the argument made in the Microsoft case. But kind of put together, there's an intuition that, consumers really like Google. They're not downloading Bing and DuckDuckGo to their phones, and that's competition. So that will be hard to overcome for the government.
We're looking at a year-to-date chart of Alphabet shares right now, up 54%. It doesn't feel as though the investor and analyst community are particularly fretting over some sort of big breakup or impact to the overall revenue streams of this business. That's largely about where artificial intelligence takes us. But for the here and the now, Rebecca, do you think that some sort of risk does need to be factored in? How do you think that people are bracing themselves?
So I think as far as market risk, I don't know that this trial poses a huge risk to Google's bottom line. And that's for a few different reasons. First of all, I think that they're more likely than not to win. I think that maybe speaks to the weakness of our antitrust laws. But the other thing is Google is big and Google is dominant for reasons other than these exclusive dealing contracts. I think a breakup is unlikely. I think even if the government wins, what they're going to get is an injunction against these contracts. And it's a small piece of why Google is so dominant. I think this trial matters more for precedent and for antitrust law and for what it means for the rest of tech.